Hey guys, Shayla here, and I recently reacquired my tier 2.5 Avenger Retribution set. So, in celebration, we are doing Retribution Week. This video is day 1, AP Crit. So, I'm trying out a neat little new format. Since I have better caster stats and stat compare, I can just show you guys my gear just by having the side window over here on the right. So you can just go through and read through all my gear, all my stats, my crit, my AP, my strength, all that stuff. You can read it at your leisure. So we're going back to our roots. We are doing AP Ret just because AP was more fun. I was noticing a lot more crits, and you know, crits are the thing that give you the most pleasure when you're playing Retribution. You know, lots of dopamine when you see big numbers. I was trying spell power out before this, and it was doing well, but I had about 9.5% less crit, so it wasn't as bouncy, and I like that it's almost like genty. That's the way I describe it. It's just sort of like that rocky ret feel where you get a crit and vengeance goes crazy, and you know, you have a grand old time just murdering everybody on the battlefield. AP Ret is fantastic for that. I can probably go back to my spell power ret, and we'll do that video next. Spell ret kit, and equip some more spell crit items and maybe 1 or 2 melee crit items, because I just wasn't seeing that bounciness that I'm talking about, and you'll see it in this video. Just crits on crits on crits. The difference between 27% crit, I think it's like 27.9 or maybe 29%, I'm not sure. It's what we're rocking right now. It's about the range. But the difference between that 27 to 29% crit and the 18 to 20% melee crit is substantial. You can really feel it. It's the difference between 1 in 4 and 1 in 5. And 1 in 4 feels really, really good when we are fighting the opponents. So I'm just doing a world tour here. We cap stables at the beginning. I'm going to try to disrupt over here at farm, and we'll see how this goes. I can't tell you how excited I am that I got my 2.5 Avengers Retribution back. There was a bug where I had too much stuff in my bag and it wasn't giving me the option to switch it, so the Paladin channel helped me out. Thank you to those guys over there. Appreciate it. Having a lot of fun thanks to you. So the flag phases in and out, so I can't really cap it, so I have to wait for it to reset. So I'm going for the cap now. And is somebody going to interrupt me? Nobody interrupts me. So I flip the flag, which is good. I think we're going to get some opponents in a second, though. I think I ended up, yep. So some people phase in. So I'm just going to sit on the flag. I'm going to try to have him get as close to me as possible. I'm going to dispel myself. And I think I don't get the Shadow Word Pain, but I'm going to hit him. My Repentance is almost up. We're going to wail into him. Get him in the stun. There it is. There's that bounce. That's what I'm talking about. Those double crits. That's the bounciness I'm talking about. So yeah, we're just gonna wail on him, and he's done. Easy enough, but we've got a warrior here too, so let's see. I've been judging my Seal of Crusader more, just because I'm specced into it and I have Libram of Fervor, and it really does me no good if I don't use Seal of the Crusader. I always end up using Wisdom. So I pop my bubble here at the very last second. And I keep wailing into him, because again, I can do damage to him, he can't do damage to me, so I'm going to push this bubble as far as I can go, and right before it falls off, I heal myself. So that was just enough to shift the fight in my favor. He's dealt with. Now we're going to go after this Hunter. And there's that bounciness. That's what we're talking about. That's AP Ret for you. Just boom. Lights out. They hate it so much because, you know, what can you do? What can you do? You really can't do anything. It's a lot of fun to play, but you do need to pass that crit threshold. I'd say it's about 25% crit. That's when you'll start to have a really good time, and you want a good AQ40 or Nax or Kara 40 weapon. You want an end game, an end raid weapon. Again, we pre-freedom ourselves whenever we fight mages, whenever we fight druids, whenever we fight rogues. Because they're always going to try to slow you. So we pre-freedom ourselves, but freedom ran off, so I'm going to have to cleanse myself. I think I can just get him. Just bonk him. He just went down anyway, so. Yeah, there's really not much to ret. It's all in the gearing, and then it's just RNG. So what you want to do is get over that critical threshold of crit. And then you want to do these neat little tricks, you know, such as pre-freedom. You know, heal yourself during the repentance. That's a basic one. Frost oil, that is going to help you stay on your target, especially for those slippery ones like druids and mages or hunters. If your target is slowed, even if your freedom is up, you can still move with them. So you want to bring them down to 50% speed if possible, and Frost Oil is going to facilitate that. So I recommend you always rock into BGs with some Frost Oil in your bag, at least 5. And I've been opting to use Might here, and it's I do like the stamina from Kings, and I think I switch back and forth in this game. But Might, you're just going to see an additional bit of DPS. And again, I'm going for that bouncy play style, that crit. And I know I've said bouncy like 20 times already, but it really is that just rubber band elastic. You know the sound of vindication ringing off in your ears, that ping, that metallic fireworks sound. Oh, that's pure dopamine. That's what we're chasing. We are chasing the rubber band crits, those double crits, those sometimes triple crits. They feel so good. And this is with dampening too. Before dampening, I could knock out probably 2.5k if my Seal of Righteousness crit and Crusader Strike crit. Feels really good. Sometimes you'll get an auto attack, a Crusader Strike, and then a Seal of Command crit off of it. I said Righteousness, but I meant Command. And that feels good too. So I'm going to end up going down over here, but it was a noble effort. I definitely should have waited for my team. So we got some people over here at stables, and I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I went AFK for some reason or what, or if I was Alt-Tab, but I was just stood there for a few seconds. My bad. I was doing something important. And it seems they've dealt with everything here, so I'm just going to push on over to LM, see if anything's going on over there. Okay, so we got a mage and we have a warrior. I see this hunter in the back taking pot shots, so I'm going to harass this hunter a little bit. There's that frost oil, slows him down, keeps me on him. He's panicking, he calls back his pet, but it's too late. There's those crits, those double crits. Yeah, and everybody is dealt with at LM. So I'm going to push on to farm. So we were going farm, but I could see some people were coming from BS to, they were going to pincer us. So I'm going to push into BS and just stop the people, because we do have 2 paladins over at farm. So if we can stop these guys from giving them backup, maybe we can take farm. I'm going to trinket off this trap. We're just going to, you know, connect with the target. That's going to be the main concern, is staying on the target. And no, I'm not going to let him go. Boom, he's done for. I got my freedom up. This mage won't be able to stop me. There's the Nova. I'm freedomed. He can't do anything. I'm still on top of him. He blinks, and I have, ooh, big crit on the seal, or the Judgment of Command, and a Frost Oil proc too, just to slow him down. So even if he lived, he wasn't going anywhere. So we're going to connect on this warrior. We get our Seal of the Crusader down, because again, we're talented in. We've got Libram of Fervor. If we don't use it, we don't judge it, we're not getting that extra bonus damage. And it is a substantial amount of increased holy power. You probably get like 90 spell power off of it. So, you know, if I'm not 15% mana, I don't need to pop wisdom. I can always regeneration rotation my way out. So this mage has no clue. I pop freedom with speed on, and I'm going to just stay connected. He's going to blink, but it's useless because I've got speed. It's always cool to have some speed pots in your bag too. Boom. There's that burst. There's the burst we love. This hunter's gone. We got another hunter. Big burst. He's gone. Yeah, we're doing well. Feels fun to finally have my tier 2.5 back. I miss this set so much. My all-time favorite ret set. There's really nothing like it. Tier 3 is good, but it's more the set bonuses are really Naxxramas based, and I guess Kara 42 because you know a lot of your exorcism and your holy wrath, that stuff affects demons as well. But it's more PvE focused. It's got great stats, but there's just something about 2.5. It feels so good. There it is. That's really what I've been missing. I hope you guys have been missing it too. I haven't done a ret video in too long. It's so good to be back. For a long time I was using a mix of tier 2 just because I traded my tier 2.5 for prot. And then I was getting a visual bug which wasn't letting me switch back, so I didn't think it was possible. But some players in the Paladin channel helped me clear it up. They told me I probably have too much in my inventory, so it was pushing items off of the trade-in table in Ratchet. So sure enough, I put some items in my bank, and I could get my tier 2.5 back. And tier 2 is great, don't get me wrong, but it's just lacking in stats. Tier 2.5 can it holds up very well. Holds up very well, even against Kara 40 geared players. So I pop Perception just because I want to be able to see them. I know they're gonna go back into stealth. So I pop Perception. I Hodge him. I'm gonna stick on him, and he's doing a good amount of damage here. So I lay on hands. And he is really doing a lot of damage. I think he gets me here. Yep. Yeah, rogues are performing very well this patch. They got a buff, and for a while, rogue was really underwhelming. A lot of people were saying they were warriors, like warrior light, but they're doing really, really well this patch. Definitely hard to go up against. So this druid is passing through stables, but I'm not going to let him. We are going to finish him off. And again, judging that Seal of the Crusader just to get that extra holy damage. And yeah, there's not much he's going to be able to do. Yep, there he goes. So we're going to pop back over the bridge. And I think we got another target over here as well. Yep, they're fighting somebody over there. And we have somebody going for the flag too. So I'm going to go for the person near the flag. It's a hunter. No, it's a rogue. He is going for this warlock, so I'm going to bop the warlock. Warlock is immune, and he's done. So just inspecting stables over here, we have a hunter, and he's gone. Pop Perception just to see if we have any stealth over at LM. No stealth. Alright, we're going to pass through. We're going to hit farm. We've got some people trying to take the flag. So I'm just going to push forward, and I'm going to try to interrupt these casters on the back over here. Just to let them know, like, hey, you guys aren't safe. I'm going to drive you back as far as I can go. This mage is gone. And I'm gone too. So I'm going to continue up my fight because we're still pushing farm. We are still trying to cap farm. Rep this hunter. Big crits. He's dealt with. Push on. I'm going to pop my bubble. This hunter is still alive. He feigned death on me. He popped cheetah, so I pop a swiftness pots. This is what I was saying. You want to carry some swiftness pots with you because you never know when you'll need them. I'm going to swiftness pot, and I want him. You know, I'm not going to stop this kill. I wanted him dead. I'm going to get him dead. But unfortunately, me tunnel visioning and bloodlusting on that hunter, looks like they've driven back my allies. So now I'm going to walk up on their flag like a fool, and they're just gonna, like 2 or 3 of them are just gonna come and draw down on me. This priest was very smart. They kited me around. I should not have chased them. I should have went for the hunter on the side, but that mage just blew me up. I wasn't expecting that damage. I wasn't just expecting to get hit for 2k, just because I was getting beaten up on by that hunter. So the mage damage was very jarring. I did not expect it. So we're going to stop this rogue. Rogues are very disruptive, so we're going to target them first. Warriors you always want to save for last. They can be disruptive, but not as disruptive as a rogue. We're going to deal with this warrior. He's dealt with. We're going to push into this pack here, and I am going to target this druid. We repentance him. We are going to just start wailing into him, and I think we're going to get a really juicy, really juicy crit. So yeah, oh, we just clobbered him. We just blew him up in 2 swings. AP ret feels so good. AP crit, so much fun. I was looking at the tier 2.5 ret, and they toned down the spell power. There's about 30 less, 30 to like 35 less spell power on the set. I really wish they wouldn't touch the gear. I know they're trying to balance things, but I thought I had survived this. I managed to kill the pet, and I go for a bandage, and the hunter gets me from the back. It's unfortunate. But yeah, I really, really don't like it when they alter the values from existing vanilla items, and they do that all the time. But I'm used to the 70 to 70, what is it? I think it's 72 spell power that tier 2.5 has. So now that it's only like, what is it, 42 or something like that? Something weak. It's like 40% less than what they give you, 45% less than what's on the original set. The original set is about 72 spell power for the 5-set bonus. They have altered it to 42 or so. So, and yeah, it's not the end of the world. And yeah, I've spec'd into Crusader, Seal of the Crusader, but that little bit extra, it goes a long way, and it feels nice, because I remember I'd usually be at around 250 to 300 spell power before they nerfed that set, and now I am only rocking about 170 to 250, and that is on my spell power set. So I'm missing that 30 spell power pretty badly. That 30 spell power felt nice. But we're still doing well. Oh, and we get Frost Oil proc. It's going to slow him down, keep us on top of him. And yeah, we're just going to go and swing through. Ret is so much fun. Very happy to be playing Ret again. And yeah, I go hard on Rets just because a lot of newer paladins are attracted to the Ret playstyle. And tactical bandage, very good use of a bandage here, bubble bandage. He's going to think like, all right, this paladin's like out of gas. Nope, we're going to lay into him. But yeah, the newer Rets tend to give us a bad name, and they tend to be infuriating to play with. Because you want a paladin to be using their toolkit to the best of their abilities. However, a lot of Ret paladins, they don't see the need in off-healing. A Ret paladin who dispels and cleanses is a god. If you are off-healing and dispelling and cleansing, whilst also, killing and disrupting and getting lots of killing blows, that is a skilled Ret paladin, and they're a pleasure to watch, and they're a pleasure to play with. So you want to be that paladin. You want to be the paladin who is off-healing and cleansing their teammates, because that paladin is a force. Not only are you capable of dealing with opponents in front of you, but you are helping your team play at a higher level. So I get sapped over here. And this other guy, he's just pushed forward without me. I hope he is still alive by the time I get over there. I think there's more than one opponent. Okay, he's killed somebody, so that's a good start. And I see this hunter. I don't want this hunter casting a Repentance the Hunter. I'm gonna lay into this warrior. Okay, yep, he's dealt with. I'm going to line of sight if I can, but I don't think I can. Oof. Feels bad. You can't win all of them though. I mean, you can, and those games rule. You know, and we'll probably get a game like that soon. I am going to revert back to my goth style. I don't know if I was making videos at the time, but back in the day, I had a very goth transmog and presentation, and playing Ret in those days, I just looked so scary. So next video, you'll see me as OG goth Shayla, vampiress Shayla. I'm super excited. Just the style points on top of just how hard I hit, it was really, really cool. I made myself cute when I made a YouTube channel because I wanted my viewers to think I was, you know, cute paladin. But no, we're going to go for intimidation factor. So we end up winning. That's the game. Fantastic fun. Great KD.